Welcome everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Hannah Chef. I'm 25 years old and welcome to my channel. It's called the Holistic Mermaid and I'm super stoked to be here, honored to be sharing these videos. It's been a long time coming. I've been trying to hide and I keep getting strong, powerful messages that I get to be a vessel and I get to share my worth. I get to share my gifts, my wisdom, and I'm really excited to be here. So before we begin, I'd love to start everyone off with a quick guided meditation just to really get us grounded in our bodies, in our truth, to shake out those nerves. All right, so let's close the eyes. And I want you to bring your hands to any part of the body that feels either tight or any physical ailment that you are working on healing. And just drop in down to the heart for a moment, taking a deep inhale. Exhale, let it go. Okay, let's take that again. Big breath. Bring in prana, life force energy. Inside out. Awesome. And I want you to imagine that your hands, there are gold beams coming from your hands, connecting light source energy to the parts that could use some extra loving right now. And as you breathe into that space, just notice if you're still holding tension. I just noticed my shoulders were up a little bit. And as you relax and bring your hands down to your lap, you can open up your eyes. Awesome. So let's dive right in. This channel is going to be about radical self-love, self-acceptance, being in acceptance of what is, both on the physical and the exterior world and what's going on in our minds. I have been on a self-love journey for quite some time now, this path of healing and awakening and really reclaiming the power that is within me. And man, it has been one crazy ride. So I have been, again, getting some really strong inspiration to do videos for people. So I feel that when I open myself up and I surrender and I allow spirit, source, inspiration, the universe, whatever you like to call it, comes right through me and opens up to share messages with people. And I rejected it for a long time. I rejected myself for a long time, my power, what I'm here to do. And I am done with that. So I hope that you can step into this space, this sacred and safe container. That's really what I want to create here, and have an open mind, have an open heart, and just see what's possible for you in your life. I am committed to helping anyone on their journey of healing, whether it's physical, emotional, mental, or spiritual well-being. There has been a pretty present and rampant theme in my life that I've experienced with a lot of beautiful, powerful goddesses, women who are radiant, who have been suffering from deep-rooted acne. And I've just kind of been the observer of it, and I've also been in it as well. That's been my healing path, has been acne for 13 years. And I really have been asking guidance, what is this for? What is this all about? And yes, of course, there are things on the physical that can contribute to acne. And how I live my life is I'm a full believer and a huge proponent of physical ailments start in the mind. And I understand that might sound a little far-fetched for some of you if you're not on a spiritual path of some kind yet, and that's totally okay. So again, I have been kind of in this little inquisitive discovery of what is this about? Why are all of these women who are radiant experiencing like deep chronic cystic acne? And what I have found is that it's about claiming our power. It's about really embodying the sacred divine feminine. And although I feel that I have done that, or have been doing that, still my acne has been going through all of these cycles. It will get better, and then it get worse, and then it get better, and then it gets really bad. And I just have been feeling so fed up. I've been asking myself, like, what the fuck, There are times where I just really wanted to give up, and I haven't. And man, am I so glad. With women, when we are not deepening our self-love and self-pleasure practice, it gets stuck. The energy gets stagnant and it gets stuck in our body. And then we literally start to get hot up here because we're not activating the Kundalini, the Shakti energy that is within us. So while this is not so easy for me to talk about, I know that it is a very strong message I get to share, where we as women and the masculine men, you are also involved in this. We get to learn how to pleasure ourselves, how to tap into our sensuality and our sexuality in a healthy way, because there are ways that women use that in an unhealthy way. And I'm not going to go into all the details of that. However, we get to really learn and be okay with it. And this is never really taught growing up. I'm not sure about where you grew up and how you grew up in your household or your school, but they don't teach us really about self-pleasure. They never do. We have been suppressed sexually as women. We used to get burned at the stake for being sexual beings, and that's who we are really in our nature. And it is so freaking liberating and freeing to be okay with it. And while it's scary to share, I know that a lot of women get to hear this. And literally in the last few weeks, when I have been diving into that practice a lot more, it's like the floodgates have been coming in. And I know this is my first video, but my skin is, it's like glowing within now. And it's really amazing. So again, that's why I asked for you to have an open mind and an open heart, because this is intimate. This is an intimate practice. And I really feel that it's something huge I get to share with people. This show is going to be about radical self-love, being in acceptance of what is, not feeling like you need to fix something in order to feel at peace, in order to feel beautiful, in order to feel that you are worthy of absolute divine love. It is looking in the mirror and telling yourself that you're freaking amazing. And it takes work and practice and consistency. And that's what this channel is going to be about. I am going to be your freaking champion. I'm going to root you on. I'm going to be tough. And I invite you to join me on this healing path. I want to finish this video with just getting a really nice close-up of my face. And not really sure why I'm doing this, but I feel that the shift and the transformation I've experienced in the last couple years, couple months has been absolutely profound. And my face has taught me so much about what has been out of alignment, what I have not been listening to, where I have not been claiming my power. And the progress has been beautiful, and it's still a continuous cycle. So I'm going to just show you guys a nice close-up. I hope that makes you uncomfortable. So here we go. So that's my face right now. And I've never felt more at peace, more beautiful. And it's amazing to look in the mirror now and know that a bad breakout doesn't need to take away my peace, doesn't need to take away my beauty, when for so damn long it did. The amount of times I've had breakdowns and emotional roller coasters over my skin is just ridiculous. And I know that it's nothing that I need to worry about any longer. I'm so clear and in such trust and surrender that it's healing. And it's not even about what's appearing on my face. It's healing the thoughts that I've had around it for so long, the stories, the belief systems. And I hope that you too can start to heal with me on this journey. So thank you so much for tuning in. It's been a pleasure and a blessing. And namaste, everybody.